Cue the music.
I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Will Smith smacked the shit out of me. Will Smith smacked the shit out of me. Will Smith smacked the shit out of me. Smack the shit out of me. Smack the shit out of me. Will Smith smacked 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 the shit out of me.
Okay, guys, this is a serious talk right now, because what happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock, this was a result of a man that has been broken down mentally and physically by his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Because here's the thing, man. Regardless of how some people want to point this as, people, you got some people from the left that's pointed out as Chris Rock was trash talking, disrespecting Will Smith's wife over that G.I. Jane joke, which was not disrespect at all. I don't know how people on the left even got with that in the first place. But and then you had some people on the right talk about Will Smith would have been locked. If Will Smith was a white dude, he would have been locked up right there and there. But no, seeing from social media, from Twitter, Instagram, Will Smith has been emasculated enough as it is. Because what this man has to go through with Jada Pinkett Smith, because let's be real here, Jada Pinkett Smith she's a bitch to Will. She treats Will Smith like he's like a random dude on the street. That's how she treats him. But this dude still wants to try to defend her at every cost and try to save face, try to save his publicity and all that stuff. But what Will Smith is going through, mentally, especially with that whole interview with the red table, where I'm pretty sure we all saw that interview where Jada Pinkett Smith pretty much laid it out there on the line for everybody to see. And with that, and then social media, this was a mental fight with Will Smith that's been going on for like 2 years, probably even more than that. When it comes to dealing with Jada Pinkett Smith toxicness. And what a lot of people do not understand is that when you are at that breaking point, sometimes your first move is to fight, especially when it comes to fighting a person who has nothing to do with it, because this is not between Will and Chris Rock. This is between Will Smith and his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. This is what this is really about.
Job tonight, Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
But if you had saw the full video, you would saw when Chris told that joke, you could see Will Smith laughing with him. Jada Smith did not really like it. She rolled her eyes. Will Smith was laughing, But I'm guess when they cut away from Will and Jada, I'm guessing Jada did a little nudge here, telling Will, you just gonna let him disrespect me like that? And Will Smith, being the emasculate man that he is from Jada, he had to try to get some of that emasculinity back. Because that's what this is. This was a fight for a emasculated man that's trying to get his emasculation back. Because what Jada did to Will mentally and physically, basically cucking this man, because everybody wants to point out like, oh, this is an open relationship. No, it's not. This is a one-sided open relationship. Jada can have sex with all the young men that she pleases, but Will Smith can't have sex with Andy. I have not really heard a lot of stories of Will Smith going out there and sleeping with somebody else, but we all did hear a lot of stories about Jada and sleeping with 3 or 4 other guys, including August Alsina, the R&B singer. And the fact that people think that this type of relationship is okay, and then when all this transpired, they want to be like, Will did nothing wrong. Will was defending his woman. No, man, that's not what Will did. Will just embarrassed himself more, especially since he's willing to go after Chris Rock, a guy who has nothing to do with his mental or physical problems. He was just there. He didn't go after August. He didn't go after Jada or the guys that she slept with. He went full blown at Chris Rock, who had nothing to do with it, who didn't know about her condition, her illness, where she can't grow her hair. I don't remember what it's called. People, you have to forgive me. It's on top of my head. I just keep on forgetting what it's actually called. But she took offense to that G.I. Jane joke because she's bald, and it wasn't even a smack to her face, a smack to her being bald. Chris Rock didn't mean no disrespect by that joke. It's just how she took it, and this is where we at right now. It's always, I felt this kind of way, so I'm automatically disrespected. We all know how Chris Rock is. He makes jokes. He's a comedian. It's what he does. Dave Chappelle, he's the same freaking way. But the fact that Will Smith has to go towards a guy and try to release all that pent-up anger from 2 years, probably more, with Jada, I don't see how Will Smith can go on with this. Will Smith cannot go on because he lost a lot of respect from people, especially when it pertains to people who had his back during this whole thing. He just lost all that respect from these people who had his back these past couple of years. And Jada, boy, I don't know how this chick sleeps at night, being as toxic as she is. But yeah, that's what this is, man. It's not Chris Rock versus Will Smith. It's It's Will Smith versus Jada and the internet for saying like this kind of relationship is what makes people grow. But as we saw from the Oscars, and with Will Smith's mentality, this type of relationship does not work out between a toxic woman and a man who's trying to get his masculine energy back. That's not what this is. People need to wake up to this. This is not about Chris Rock and Will Smith. This is about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. That's what this story is all about. And the fact that Will Smith tried to come out and say, it's people will disrespect you. Chris Rock didn't say anything disrespectful. He didn't. If he did, he could have just went to Chris Rock and say, "Hey man, my wife didn't like what you said. Would you apologize, please?" He could just did that. But instead, he went straight to fight mode. He straight bitch slapped Chris Rock, and Chris Rock took it like a champ. He took that bitch slap like a champ. He did. But man, this is nuts, and people need to stop defending Jada in this situation because she's the one who put Will Smith in that vulnerable mentality in the first place. and also social media for egging Jada and Will on for having the perfect relationship. When people with common sense know that she is straight, full blown, she has Will Smith's balls in her purse or whatever she uses. But man, I'm just one opinion here. If you guys like I'm saying, like I'm subscribed, share this video, hit that notification bell. I will see y'all next one. Peace.